President Macron's reform program faces a make-or-break moment, as French unions stage a day of mass strikes and protests on Thursday against his plans to push back the age of retirement. A new bill due to go through Parliament will raise the official age at which people can stop work from 62 to 64. Intercity and commuter train services are expected to be badly disrupted. Many schools and other public services will be shut. At Orly Airport in Paris, 1 in 5 flights has been cancelled. On the Paris metro only the 2 driverless lines will work normally. Large demonstrations drawing tens of thousands are expected in Paris and other cities, where police will be out in force in case of violence from ultra-left, black bloc, infiltrators. Under the proposals outlined earlier this month by Prime Minister Elisabeth Borne, from 2027 people will have to work 43 years to qualify for a full pension, as opposed to 42 years now. Hailed by the government as a vital measure to safeguard France's share-out pension system, the reform is proving deeply unpopular among the public, with 68% saying they are opposed, according to an IFOP poll this week. All the country's unions, including so-called reformist unions that the government had hoped to win to its side, have condemned the measure, as have the left-wing and far-right oppositions in the National Assembly. On Thursday, the walls of the Elysée Copyright Palace must tremble, Communist Party leader Fabien Roussel said on Tuesday. Because his Renaissance Party does not have a majority in the Assembly, French President Emmanuel Macron will be forced to rely on support from the 60 or so MPs of the Conservative Republicans Party. Though in principle in favor of pension reform, even some of them have warned they could vote against. With the parliamentary process expected to take several weeks, Mr. Macron faces a rolling campaign of opposition, with further days of action likely in the days ahead. The worst outcome for the government would be rolling strikes in transport, hospitals and fuel depots, effectively bringing the country to a standstill. Political analysts agreed the mood of the country was hard to gauge, so it was impossible to predict whether the scale of the movement would be enough to force the president into a retreat. If that happened, it could mark the end of any serious reforms in his second term.